Hey yo! Back to time to stream another little thumbnail painting. It's been a little while, I think a few weeks. And I think I'm gonna work on this one today. Today's the 25th. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream, I think, today. But it usually is, isn't it? Let's see. I'm going to move this. And then gonna zoom in. Let's see. Right about there. Okay. Okay, let's see. For this piece, what I'm kind of seeing or thinking of doing, these random shapes, I see like rocks here in the foreground. Maybe some rocks like here, and then some sort of structure in the background. And I'm not sure what to do with the distant background, if I want it to be open sky or something, but those are kind of the rough shapes I'm thinking of starting with. Kind of like this pinkish gray down here next to the green. Kind of like all the really desaturated colors. Kind of like that. Maybe like a kind of a blue and white or gray house. Question is, what do I want to do with the background? Do I want it to be like dark sky? It could work for it to be like in a forest, so we see a lot of like trees in the background. Or I could also try going with a more typical light blue sky. Not sure. Could make it like nighttime. I'm gonna see how it looks if I just try making these into kind of a background forest or mountains. And if it looks too complicated, I try pushing towards something else. Okay, it's a super rough start. We've got these rocks here. This little start of a structure. Some sort of background. I think I'm gonna next go with some I'm gonna make some adjustment layers, some curves layers. And just try to define the colors and values of some different layers of depth I'm seeing. Foreground. So before I really start painting, I'll have maybe something a little bit closer to the value structure that I'm imagining. Right now everything's like the same kind of gray tone. Gray value at least. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to adjust the foreground stuff first. Fix these middle ground things here. The kind of background building. Let's see. I kind of want to try to establish like a dark light. Let's try to improve the readability of things. Obviously I've barely done any painting yet, so all the shapes are very rough. This blue's getting a little too saturated, but I can adjust that later. Kind of like the idea of making the background quite light. As if there's a lot of atmosphere, a lot of light filling the air between that and this building. I wonder, I might just try erasing some of this layers. Oops, not that one. Some of this layer. So that's some quick. This is before the adjustment layers and after. Super quick. Might just go through the different color channels and see if I can tweak the colors a bit more before I go back to painting over this stuff. Okay, so that gets all of the colors and values just a little closer to something that I think will look nice. Okay, so next, I'm just gonna paint some more. I'm also wondering, I'm probably gonna transform stuff, just select everything and warp it around, but I might do that in a sec. So right now on this structure, I have the light kind of coming from this direction. I'm wondering if it would look nice coming from the other side, from over here. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna just grab all of this, paste it. Let's see if deforming this gets us some interesting looks, maybe. I kind of like how these rocks, the shape looks. So I might delete everything else. Let's see. I think that looks nice. Let's try grabbing just the house here. Hmm. I think I like that. So adding a few more little structures, make this look like maybe like a tiny town. Still not sure which direction would be best for the sun to come in though. Oh, hey, Dustin. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? It's been so long. I'm glad you found, I'm glad you found me on this. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for coming and watching. That's awesome. I know I've been trying to stream every now and then. I want to try to make video stuff too, but kind of working up to that on top of everything else. Yeah. What have you been up to that you don't mind posting on the Twitch chat? Oh yeah, I know it's there's a lot of weird difficulty with that. Oh, self-driving cars. I remember you were very super good at all the technical stuff. With all sorts of technical stuff in the arting world. Wow, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, it definitely seems like you've been keeping busy for sure. Apple, Google, and a startup. I know startups can be quite crazy just because there's like not a lot of people and a lot of stuff to do, right? Oh, nice. All right, cool. So not maybe not too much of the too much additional grind on top of a normal kind of studio job. Wow. Oh my gosh. Very nice. It sounds like you were have you been there since almost the beginning? That seems like a pretty good chunk of time. Dude, that's awesome. Makes sense if you've been doing self-driving stuff with Apple and Google, that another company would want to snatch you up. Wow, 500. Dang. That's super awesome. Sounds like they might be able to qualify themselves as more than a startup. If not now, then soon. That's definitely, I feel like 500 is a pretty good size. Yeah, character rigging. Yeah, like I said, I remember you being really into like the more technical stuff. I feel like rigging always felt super technical. I remember you were really good at that stuff. Oh man. Yeah, VFX seems like kind of not a, even in the entertainment industry, seems like it's not the kind of best place to work. Not the most artist friendly, or even, I don't know, it really seems like even VFX studios, I mean, they just struggle to to like make enough money to stay afloat. It feels like they don't. I mean, it seems like a lot of entertainment industry kind of walks all over VFX studios. Meanwhile, it like the people who work there are some of like the most talented people in the world, but it's crazy. Yeah, very cutthroat. Yeah, good. I would definitely, I don't know. I feel like it's not a bad idea to stay clear of of VFX. I feel like rigging is very challenging, sought after skill. Do you know kind of what you're more interested in working in? One day I decided. Oh dang! Trying to make a short film in Unreal Engine 5 in Maya. Yeah, dang, that's a lot of work. That goes way beyond rigging. That's awesome though. Yeah, TV and movies definitely. That definitely is nice. Yeah, of course I remember Justin. I think I saw on LinkedIn he did a short film not too long ago, right? Dang, yeah, I know. I've been working on some projects that have been using more real-time engine stuff. I know even Blender is starting to get pretty good at getting closer to like real-time engine stuff. I know that's something that the industry is exploring. So I feel like if that works, I mean, which it definitely seems like it does, getting stuff to be able to render in real time, it's like the perfect, much more artistic. Yeah, Maya totally is industry standard. Even though it's kind of, I don't know. Definitely seems like Blender's come a long way. Before, I feel like it didn't really compare to Maya, but now I feel like you can do almost anything. I know animation might still be a little different in Blender compared to Maya. Oh, you can send rigging between different both Maya and Blender. Oh, can't. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can, like the texture modeling, you can transfer between two, but yeah, it's like it makes sense. The rigging is very program dependent. So you're building the skeleton in that program, right? Totally. That makes sense. Well, yeah, definitely. Imagine, I feel like you can't go wrong with Blender if you're trying to, you know, do stuff professionally and not just personally. Dang, that's awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of people who in the industry who use Blender, but I think they also know Maya really well most of the time. But yeah, definitely. I feel like remote has helped a lot of things in terms of flexibility. Oh, it's only $280 a year? I had no idea. Guess that's probably relatively recent. Do they have a subscription? Yeah, I guess it's yearly subscription thing now. I know it used to be like $2,000, which I'm like, how could anyone not at a studio, having a studio pay for it, afford? I think it was like $2,000 a year. I don't actually know, but $280 is way better. That's right. I forget. Houdini, is that an effects kind of program? I'm trying to remember. Texturing, I forget. I try to understand the technical side of things a little bit, but I'm very not good at the more technical side of things. Yeah, it's mostly FX, but you can also model. That's what I kind of thought. That's interesting. So you think, yeah, that Blender is kind of, I feel that Blender is so good looking. It makes sense that it would be impacting other companies. It's like I'm not a huge fan of everything going subscription model, but definitely makes it more doable for a lot of things, like Maya, where was huge. Blender FX is garbage. I guess that doesn't surprise me. I feel like there's still some things that they really need to work on. Like I said, I've heard from animators that it's not quite up to snuff with Maya yet. Yeah, the sculpting and modeling is top notch. I know. I kind of want to learn more. I've learned a little bit of Blender. That's right. ZBrush is sub only. I wish companies would just offer both, so you could, if you have the funds to drop a lot of money on a long-term purchase, you could just buy the program. But then if you want to, or if you can't afford it, you can basically rent it. I was gonna say, I feel like I'd love to learn Blender more. I know a little bit, and kind of a lot of my skills just from learning Maya, my limited knowledge can kind of transfer over pretty well for what I need, at least. Very basic modeling. Yeah, but it's hard to. I feel like I enjoy painting so much, and even with my work, I feel like a lot of times I can do stuff a lot faster just by painting it. rather than trying to build it out in 3D space. It's great if I need to turn something, if I need multiple angles. But otherwise, I much prefer just like trying to paint it. Yeah, learning new programs is so time consuming. Oh yeah, Matt, that's awesome. Where's he working? Oh, so I remember Samia. I don't know if you remember her. She did some stuff for some company that did Roblox stuff. That's super cool. I know that they're pretty big, although lots of the style, I feel like I remember she was struggling with with working within the confines of the style for Roblox. But I think it's changed. I forget. I always think of like the kind of Lego looking people, which is like, that's the basic form of Roblox, right? But it seems like there's more complex looking stuff too. Yeah, that makes sense. Fortnite is definitely a lot more aesthetically pleasing, I would say, overall. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things are kind of moving more into that style. Yeah, exactly. I feel like they didn't even look, yeah, they looked like, I think knockoff Legos is like exactly the right way. There's like that one, the Duplos. I don't even know if there's like characters that had like, they were like knockoff Legos. Yeah, I feel like Roblox reminded me of that, and it's just not. I think the idea behind it's cool. It's kind of like it's kind of like the what is it, like kind of the metaverse or Second Life or all those other things that are trying to go big. Roblox seems like it's kind of was ahead of the game on a lot of that stuff, right? I know people can make money too on like developing games for Roblox. Yeah, that makes sense. I think a lot of kids really like Roblox, which I think it seems like that's most of the. I don't know, there might be. I don't know that much about it actually, at all. But it seems like a lot of those platforms, like even. what is it, like Rec Room, the VR ones, Rec Room and VR chat. I feel like a lot of those are filled with kids. Yeah, it seems like Roblox is huge with kids, which is pretty cool. I've not interacted with Roblox enough to even know the sounds that sound like haunted your day. Yeah, I mean, but if it's similar to Minecraft, I actually started playing Minecraft not too long ago, and I definitely get why it's so popular. It's super fun. I imagine, from what I can tell, since it works on all devices, it's short. Oh, 30-second clips of sound. Yeah, I just started playing Minecraft not long ago, and it's so fun. I feel like there's so much variety in what you can do. I feel like they did a really good job making something that like anyone can find anything to do. If Roblox is anything like that, it makes sense why it's so popular. I feel like everyone I know who has played Minecraft has been playing it forever, like since the beginning. And so yeah, it feels funny, like kind of only really discovering it, how fun it can be now. It's only been out for a long time, more than a decade, right? Yeah, I've been playing, I actually tried Windows 10 version and Java. I've been playing on the Windows 10 version because my brother has just the iPhone app. And so I can play with him. I made my own server. So I could play with him on that. But I do like the Optifine visual mod for Java. That makes it so much prettier. Yeah, actually I didn't make a realm because I don't know if there's a free version of that, but I have a locally hosted server I just turn on whenever we want to play. It took a little while to research how to get the server set up, but it's actually a lot easier than I expected. Yeah, I don't think I would set up a server to play with strangers or open up to wider people, but it's super fun getting to play with my bro every now and then. Yeah, totally. The reason I got into Minecraft was Kristen's friends wanted to play with her, so we both got Minecraft, and they I think they created a realm to play in, and it seemed like after like the first week it kind of died, same as what you're saying. Meanwhile, I got super into building all the different like farms to harvest resources and stuff. I don't know why it's so fun for me, but just creating like I feel like it's super satisfying, like optimizing things. A sit and fish for Book of Mending. I know I made a little town hall of villagers. I spent forever just destroying the lectern, destroying the lectern and rebuilding it until I got all the different books I wanted. And then I did the zombify villager thing to get all the prices down. Man, stuff does take forever though. But it is super fun. Yeah, I know you gotta be real careful not to punch him. Oh, if you want to get rid of them, that's the way to do it. Oh, so if you want to like get new villagers or get rid of old ones, you don't kill them, you just aid in their death. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. Oh, the green coat. Oh, that's how you get rid of the green coats. I was wondering that because I know you can't punch them or else you'll, everyone will get mad at you. But that makes sense. You can have them, can you drop them in lava? Will that, will that get them angry at you? I imagine as long as you don't touch them, right? Just happen to open the trap door beneath them. With fire. Ooh, it's a good way to go for the villagers. Oh man, what a strat. Looks like I'll be barding some green. I've been calling my wife and I've been calling them Squidwardians because of the sounds they make sound like Squidward. Poor Squidward's probably not gonna like being set ablaze, but you know, it's for the community and the economy. Exactly. We don't need these lazy. We're trying to build a capitalist society, not not some utopia where these lazy green villagers can just do nothing. Oh my gosh. I know the first village I found, I did not really realize that. And then one day I just saw a bunch of skeletons and zombies just murdering everybody in the town. And then the second town I found, I built a, I built a fence around it. Although first, the place I spawned in the main world, I've been playing. Oh, I lost my train of thought there for a second. It started on an island, so I just had to light up the whole island, and then things wouldn't come to murder them. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. And I have not been playing on hard mode. That is brutal though. That makes sense. Also, I made a base and I hated the villagers walking into my base. And I realized, I looked up, you have to use like, what is it? The, fence gates that apparently they can't open. That's worked pretty well. Can you build iron doors? Oh my gosh. I don't know why I didn't know that. I should look into how to build iron. Is it just the same way you build wooden doors? Just like 2x3 iron things? That makes sense. Is there any benefit other than zombies not being able to break them down? I guess they can't catch fire, right? Just a super strong door. Oh snap. It just create a create a building made of iron doors. Make it creeper proof. Probably an easier way to make things creeper proof than that, but oh, point blank creeper blow will destroy an iron door even. Those creepers. So rude. Ocelot and cats. Oh, snap, the cats scare away creepers? That's awesome. I didn't know that. Nice. I've seen cats murder bunnies. That was slightly traumatizing, but that's awesome. Dang. Oh, dang. Wow. That's kind of, see, that's sort of meta knowledge is the stuff that I feel like gotta talk to an expert like yourself that's played for many a moon to get that info. That's super cool. Oh, I have one dog. I keep finding dogs in the wild, and I keep not having any bones to befriend them. Oh, if they're happy, that's what makes them make an iron golem. Have not made a iron farm yet using a golem. Oh yeah, I've seen them toss food at each other, and I've had to make beds and whatnot, but I had no idea about the door thing. That's good to keep an eye out for. Because definitely they do seem finicky with making more villagers sometimes. You'd make buildings that were all doors. That sounds like some sort of nightmare, but oh gosh, that sounds like even more of a nightmare. I hate sometimes they just keep going in and out of one door. If a building was exclusively doors, that sounds like there'd just be a parade of freaking villagers. Don't know where they want to go. Just build a building out of all doors so all the people live there, file constant noise complaints, and then just leave the town. Just move out. That's what's great about Minecraft. You can just run away infinitely in one direction. Yeah, I'll find another village. Thank you very much. I don't need it was a mistake building this building. I'm just gonna leave it and find another village. It was cool. At first I did not realize how expansive the worlds in Minecraft were. How it like literally is infinite in every direction. But when I did realize that, it's kind of like a little bit mind-blowing. Super cool. Yeah, I love the caves. Oh my gosh. I started playing, I think, after the 1.19 update. So, I haven't found the, the warden yet in the ancient city. I haven't explored deep enough yet, but that sounds terrifying. Oh yeah, the nether definitely seems... It used to just be like one biome, right? Now it's got quite a few. Yeah, with finding the warden, I feel like if I really wanted to find one, I'd have to use the a map, like do the seed map or whatever, because they seem incredibly rare, right? Those ancient cities. Oh yeah. Yeah, mending. I know, getting like a fortune and mending pickaxe is fantastic. I didn't even think about that. Makes sense. You get experience when you fish, right? So yeah, you can heal stuff that way. I did make an experience farm, so I don't have to worry about anything ever breaking. Oh, you put it in your offhand and then you could heal the mending item. It was just a normal, you just basically build a big ol' like square. Oh wait, here. I have like 100 blocks up. There's just a giant square in the sky, and there's like 3 layers that then the monsters walk around in, and then they drop down a thing down, fall way down below. Then I made in the Bedrock edition. I don't know if it works in Java, but I made what's it called? A trident killer at the bottom. So you just stand there, let the trident murder everybody. Yeah, mob grinder. I also want to build at the top. I think there's a way to build like a water farm so you can get more tridents and stuff. Although I don't know if I'll end up doing that, but it seems like there's a way to like make waterfalls and then a bunch of those drowned. Yeah, I think I saw one. I don't know. I was thinking about adding that when I thought that tridents would be a lot harder to come by, but I found you don't need a lot of tridents, and I've found enough to make one that's that is powerful enough, and it has mending, so then don't gotta worry about it breaking. I've seen some of those farms. They use like nether portals and like teleporting things between the nether, and those seem pretty crazy. Create another farm. Getting nether brick from the fortress. Oh. fortress. Is that a... I'm not sure I know. Oh, a fortress in the Nether? That's right. Oh yeah, isn't it? What is it? Is it the Wither or something? Seems like there's like a bunch of bosses. Ah, yeah. That's right. I was just able to get blaze rods not too long ago. Those things are scary though. The fortresses. I didn't want to lose any precious stuff, so I just kept basically running in naked with like a stone sword and just punching things until I could gather some items and make a tunnel to be somewhat safe. Oh, keep inventory to true. That would be nice. Yeah, because it is terrifying sometimes exploring with really precious stuff. Don't want to lose tons of work. Yeah, exactly. We're playing for fun. I don't want to spend like days of time doing something and then just lose it and be like, well, that's not very fun. I'd much rather use cheats or bend the rules. Oh, what am I using? I'm using Photoshop. Just here, boop. Photoshop 2021. They just came out with a new update. I don't know if it's the like they moved to like a new whole number. So I'm always hesitant to upgrade to a new whole number. I usually wait a little while because I feel like a lot of times there's bugs, but yeah, Photoshop. Quite like. Then I just zoom in because I like working on these thumbnails super small, but so it's at least somewhat visible. Try to zoom in. Affinity photo. I don't think I've actually heard of that one. Affinity photo. I'm gonna look that up. Dang, one-time buy, lifetime updates. Sounds amazing. Infinity professional. I'll have to look into that more. I feel like I've gotten used to Photoshop, and I actually use their website service. So I pay pretty much just for Photoshop. So I pay $10 a month for Photoshop, but then I also get website hosting through them, which I'd be paying basically $10 a month anyway through pretty much any other service. So that's been working out. But I should definitely check out. I've been thinking about trying to switch to or practice using a non-subscription product. Because again, I feel like I'm not a huge fan of that new business model. If I stop the service, do I lose the site? I don't think I would. Well, yeah, it's hosting the site, so it'd be like, oops. I think it would be like if I made a website through Squarespace and then stopped using Squarespace, you would lose access to your site. I imagine they probably like would keep it on their server somewhere, so if you reactivated, it would come back. But yeah, I think as soon as you stop paying for it, they're gonna take it down. Yeah, unless I wanted to try to, as far as I know, you kind of have to pay for a service to host a website. I don't know that much about that stuff, but unless I wanted to figure out how to set up like my own servers for that run constantly, I feel like it's worth it to get Photoshop and that. If I drop Photoshop, could I switch to just the service to host? Maybe. I'm actually not sure. Probably. I don't know how much it costs just the hosting service, but I imagine they would not. They probably have set it up so they can accept that money if people want to use them that way. Everything's about money. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'd probably be good to look into, especially if I try learning a non-subscription painting program. And I've heard good things about, what is it? There's Clip Studio. Seems like it's getting quite powerful. And the free ones like Krita and GIMP. GIMP seems like it could be interesting in case I wanted to switch to Linux or something. Yeah, Clip Studio. I've seen some stuff about it. Yeah, GIMP is yeah, GIMP is definitely not pretty, but it can work on Linux, whereas I don't think anything else really can. Not that I know anything about Linux, but again, I feel like a little worried about where Windows is heading. A little nervous. I think Clip Studio has two models. I think they have subscription and they have one you can pay. I don't think you get free updates, but I think you can pay once to get, it's like $150 or something to get like the full thing, and you just own a license for it. That version. Could be wrong. Maybe they're switching fully subscription, which then I would see no point in trying to switch. Why make things harder for myself and be in the same situation? Worst case scenario, I always have Photoshop CS6 that I can fall back on. It would be sad, but that is something I own and should work pretty much forever. CS4, yep, I know. I was using what's it called? Premiere Pro CS4 for such a long time, and it works, but it does not utilize modern hardware. I'm like, I wonder if someone's made plugins. I doubt it. Nobody works on that stuff anymore. And then I discovered, what is it? DaVinci Resolve? Is that what it is? It's, yeah, DaVinci Resolve. That's been working pretty well for any video editing stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. DaVinci Resolve, they offer such a powerful thing for free. And basically, like it seems like they mainly only want to charge like studios, or if you're making like a lot of money off of it, right? UI got the studio version. UE. Did you say you got the studio version? It's like, is there a UI thing? No, that nice. You got the studio version. That's awesome. Yeah, it seems like the like you can't go up to 4K. I think on the free version, right? Whereas the studio version, they got a lot of good perks to pay for it, and it's just a one-time purchase thing. That's freaking awesome. I definitely like that. Dang, it's only $2.95 for the studio version. That is very affordable. My gosh, that's amazing. As soon as I start using or needing video editing more, I feel like I would not hesitate to get that. That seems like a super good deal. Wow. That's crazy. That's super amazing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen or heard of Fusion, and I know people use Nuke to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Really cool, like effects editing, and oh wow, even you could use 3D. Yeah, Nuke seems not particularly accessible, especially it's like, how do they, I don't know, you gotta really my brain is like, there has to be like a student version of Nuke, right? Because there's no discounts. There's got to be a way to learn it that doesn't cost $8,000 a year. Yeah, I would think there would be some learning edition, but it's like, I won't qualify probably for a student edition, and I'm like, I don't know if I am willing to drop that money on something I don't know if I'll even use or enjoy. Oh, you can't sell what you make. Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. If they have a learning edition that's free, question mark. If they had it that's free and you can't use it for anything, I feel like that's fair. Yeah, exactly. But it's like, if in order to work in the industry with that program, you have to know how to use it. So it's a freaking catch-22, like every single artistic endeavor. It's like, oh, you need to be a master of this thing that takes a ton of time and money. And then we might start paying you. That sounds like the way to do it. Make money off of hardware. Yeah. It's interesting. I know. I really want to find, I really want to support the, what's it called? Open source software stuff like Blender, because I don't know. It seems kind of crazy having access to creative tools being blocked off by these companies that could set things at whatever price they want. Yeah, definitely want to support companies that don't do subscription. It's so hard that, like, I get it, especially if they're a smaller company. Like, I feel like it's hard to, like, I don't know how the Blender people make money enough to survive on. They have full-time jobs otherwise. Yeah, that makes sense. I think their team is super small too. Like just I think I heard recently it's just like 5 people or something. Yeah, I definitely try to, I use this program called Pure Ref, like Pure Reference, that I use for looking at reference and stuff, and they offer it for free. It's kind of donationware, and I always try to throw them a little bit of money every now and then because I use it all the time. I hope people do that with Blender. Oh, dang. So it's a little bit bigger of a team. I don't know who. I was talking to someone who seemed like they knew what they were talking about, but that sounds more reasonable. About 30 people working on it. I feel like 5 seems crazy. Oh, nice. Well, then I would believe their own website. They don't have to. They don't have to lie about their numbers for the shareholders. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I guess that, what was it? If they had 100 employees, that would be 100,000 each. So 30, that should be enough to be able to like put into the company and pay everyone decently. Nice. That's great to hear. I'm glad. I've been learning about, I think they're called co-ops. recently, where it's like I think that's a term for it. They're like employee-owned companies. That also seems like something I would like to support and invest in and pursue more. Oh, dang. They might get us government assistance too. That'd be awesome. Yeah, here in the land of the free, we're free to go die in a ditch. That'd be great. Their government was supporting their efforts too. Oh, dang. That definitely seems like the a good thing for governments to do. That makes sense. I feel like it's so easy to try to like outsource things. It makes sense governments would want to incentivize using your own citizens. I definitely hope things start moving that way more in the United States. Oh yeah, was it? I think it's Vancouver, the city that like plays all other cities. I think I watched a video about that once. It's like known for being where films will go and record there if they need a city. So interesting. Cool. I think I'm gonna call it quits on this little thing. I need to probably head out fairly soon. I might just do a quick before and after. But thanks, Dustin. I'm so glad that you were able to hop on and we could talk for a while. I'd love to catch up more sometime. What am I doing? Maybe sometime we can connect when I'm not distracted by also trying to paint. At the same time, I'm not the best multitasker. I do have Discord. I wonder, maybe you should email me at coatesillustration@gmail.com. We can exchange contact info there. That'd be really great. I don't use Discord a ton, but I do have it. And that's a great way to keep in touch, it seems. Cool, yeah. I'll check LinkedIn. I'm not good at checking LinkedIn usually, but since I know he'll send me something, I will check it. Yeah. Email is like the only thing I'm good at checking consistently, but yeah, thanks so much. It's been really fun getting to talk to you while I'm doing this. I was gonna do so for this painting. These are the blobs I started with, And this is the rough thumbnail painting I ended with. Yeah, and then let's see how it fits in with the rest of them so far. Boop. Here's all the little thumbnails. It's almost like they were done by the same artist. Yeah. Yeah, no, this was super fun talking with you though. Definitely we'll have to connect soon over Discord or something else easy to talk through, video chat or something. But yeah, well, I need to take off. Thanks so much for watching anybody else, and you have a good night too. I'll catch you soon. Bye.